So welcome to Trafalgar Square, and we're at Trafalgar Square because we're here for the Christmas Market 2024. And what we intend to do is try and get a bit closer, see some of the things they've got on offer, because interestingly enough, if you've done one market in London, you've done them all. But I'm going to give you recommendations for the best places to go for Christmas markets in London, because it's one of the most probably common questions that I get every year. Where should I go for a Christmas market? Well, you can't go to Germany because you're in the UK. So failing that, where are you going to go in London? So, a couple of recommendations for you. One is here at Trafalgar Square. And the reason you've got Trafalgar Square is because you've got plenty of space to have a look around. And as you can see here, it's not exactly bustling, is it? So you've got a jewellery shop here with all sorts of different things, including bracelets, necklaces, all different types of hats that you might want. £15 each. One bracelet, one for £7 or four for 20. Just give you an idea of prices there. You've got those dream catchers. You really have got quite a selection. So if you're looking to come down here and have a look, you can get very close and you're not having the hassle that you would have at Leicester Square. So Leicester Square has a market. There you go, gift box, chocolate kiss, £1.85, or you can have 12 for £18. Very nice. Then you've got maps. Now the maps are £25. They're old style maps. Oh, you've got Christmas baubles here. Christmas baubles. And then you've not only got Christmas baubles, you've also got candle tea lights, which you have year after year. So. And then you've got rings and more jewellery here. And they're £12 each, or 2 for 20. So get you good quality rings here. And as you go round, now this is why I love this one here so much, because you've got the National Gallery right by the side and overlooked by St Martin in the Fields. So it really does make it fantastic. Now, I'm going to come back to this in a second, but right in the centre, you've got an eating and a drinking place. But we'll come back to that round the other side when we see that in a second. So let me give you tips then. So where am I going to come if I'm going to come to a Christmas market in London? Well, one of two places. Here, because you've got the space. But also the other one is the London City one, and I'm going to put some video footage on that from previous years just after this bit, just to give you a taste. That's probably the biggest one, that's the longest one, because that goes almost from London Bridge to Tower Bridge on the South Bank. There you go. Cheerios. And you can see that fog coming off that fat. And then we've got hats, £25 each, or you can get neck scarves for 15, or you can do what Jaden and I did once, which is get a lucky dip. And actually, not only do you get a hat, you get ear warmers, you get various bits and pieces. So you've got quite a cross section here. Then you've got Christmas decorations, which you can personalise whilst you're here. And then you can take them home, personalised Christmas decks. And they vary in price from £14, £15. So they're about £14, £15. The most expensive I can see is £16, so there you go. So that's the Christmas decks. Then round to food. And on the food, you've got cookies and bacon as well. So not only have it there, this is different. So you've got drinks, but you've also got hot food as well, which they didn't have before, including salt beef. Oh, lovely. And then you've got tiles, and you've got more smellies here as well. And then as you go round, so we've gone literally past the National Gallery here, then you go round on the other side, once you get to St Martin's, and you've got a food place here at the end, so you can get your crepes, and you've got your Nutella, and you've got your food. There you go, come and see this guy. And then you've got some Harry Potter stuff. They've got some new stalls for 2024. Jewellery. So jewellery and hats and ear warmers are definitely the things. And then you've got your Christmas decorations. And I would make sure you've got your cards, because lots of them are saying that it's cards only. You know, you've got your smellies to hangers and reefs, etc. You've got all the different types of houses, you've got bags, you've got various things. Oh, they have this every single year. You've got your sort of starlights. Almost reminds me, if you watch our Mayfair video, the Connaught tree this year. So you've got all of those set up there. You've got notebooks or your journals, all different types. And then of course you've got your chocolate world, where actually you can have your strawberries, marshmallows, all dipped in lots of white or milk chocolate, or even dark chocolate if you want it. So you've got a right old choice there of food. And then you come back around the other side. So this is the bit I said I'll have a look around once we get round. And you've got music playing in the middle, but you've got bratwurst, you've got various things cooking on the grill there. You've got a whole festive bar in the middle there as well. Let's hope we go down and get dinged for that. With the music going on. And then on the other side, you've got bratwurst, you've got chili beef burgers, you've got grill. So you've got all sorts of food aspects here as well. All of the markets do this sort of thing. There we go. Oh. Starting to feel peckish just looking at it. Around to more Cheerios. So as you can see, some of the stuff is repeated. And then you've got signs. So they've had this, but they seem to have extended it this year. So you've got all different signs that you can buy, from not just hanging on hooks, but magnets as well, including different types of street names, to all sorts of signs on the inside as well. There you go, so if you fancy any of those, worth having a look. And then you've got framed Scrabble, so everything here is Scrabble. So for instance, you've got Beatles there, and then you've got the mobiles. Yeah, these have been going for years, but they've kept going. Obviously very, very popular. I can't see a price for those actually. And then you've got more rings. Ring for 12 quid, 2 for 20. And then back round for more jewellery and things that you can hang and nice decorations before bringing you back round again. So that's the Trafalgar Square Christmas market. Once again, I would come here only because you've got the views. If you're going to go to a Christmas market, you've definitely got the space. But I would combine that one with going to the London City Market. Leicester Square Market is packed. It's in a very small space. They close the whole thing off for the market, and it really is crammed. Once you're in there, you're like fighting for space. So, but they've got all of this stuff there, and it's no more than a 5-minute walk from here if you walk slowly. Yeah, it's that close. So I would definitely do that over here. Also, the one at the South Bank by the Jubilee Bridge and under the London Eye, once again, that's also packed, but it's also very small. They've only got a few huts. It seems to be getting less and less each year. But here at Trafalgar Square, of course, at some point very soon, they're going to be putting the tree in as well, underneath Nelson's Column. So if you come down here, you can take in the tree as well as taking it in the Christmas market. So there you go, Christmas market here in London. Right, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to leave you with a bit of footage now of the London City Market, which goes on the South Bank from London Bridge to Tower Bridge, all along the South Bank there, and it also includes Hayes Gallery as well. So that's well worth visiting as another London market. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll leave you with some footage from the London City Market.